guys, so today I'll be teaching you how to make your player move in Unity using C#. Yes, so let's get started. So yeah, so I'm gonna create a new project in 2018. Make it 2D. I'm gonna call it test 5 or something, and let me make it so it's, come on, yes, so it's resolving packages. Just wait for Unity to load up, and it should be done by now. Importing small assets and others, just importing some stuff, so we'll wait for it. So now it's importing the scripts. And now it's, come on. Yes, yeah, now it's ready to go. So yes, so you will see an empty screen, and to get started we need an object that's gonna be our player. So let's create an object. So I'm gonna create a 2D object here. Actually guys, let's create an empty object. Okay, and let's call it player. So the empty object is our player. So now we need a, what do you call it, like a painting, so to like represent the player. So I'm gonna go into paint here, and I'm gonna crop this up. Let me take that, and let's make it red. Some eyes, maybe. It's gonna be black. And let me make a sign, a wiggly sign. And let me bend it. And yeah, that looks cool, guess. So I'm gonna save it. Side pictures. I'm gonna call it my player. Now it's done. So now the player is done, so we can open it up here. So where is my player? There's our player. Now we can simply drag it to our scene. So here you will see that the player appears on the screen, on the game scene. So I'm gonna actually create a folder called drawings and put the player drawing inside the drawings folder. Now you see my player is inside the drawings folder. So simply in the hierarchy here, we have to parent, so we have to make the my player a child of the player. Empty game object. So so when we move this moves as well. So yeah. So now we need to add a component called a box collider, so it can collide with other objects. And let us edit the collider, and yeah, it's already good for us. So okay, good. So now we need a rigid body. So now we will set the gravity scale to 0. So now I'll just edit the camera so it's more better. Let me move the player a bit here. So now it's looking good, right? Yeah. So now we need to add a script. So to do that, we can go to create and create. So let's create a C# script called movement. So now we can drag the movement inside the player. Oh wait, it's not there yet. Better. So now if we press that, so now if we press this, we will get into movement. So yeah, so now in the script, so I will create a public float called speed, and then I'm gonna add private rigid body 2D, and I'm gonna call it RB. Now and then a private vector 2 that is called move amount. So now in the void start, okay, what's happening? Okay, so now in the void start, I'm gonna add RB is equal to get component. So we're gonna get component rigid body 2D, and here I'm gonna, come on, okay, yeah, now I'm gonna do that. So what this piece of code does is that it looks for the rigid, so it gets the component called rigid body. So remember we guys added the rigid body 2D, so yeah, now it's gonna get that component at the start of the game so it can work properly and react with the physics. So now inside our void update, I'm gonna vector to move. I'm gonna create a vector to move input that is equal to new vector 2. Come on, yeah. So now a new vector 2, and that's, now we're gonna add the parentheses. So inside the parentheses, I'm gonna add input dot get axis raw. Now here in the parentheses, I'm gonna add horizontal. Then I'm gonna add input dot get axis raw. I'm gonna get a vertical. So now, so we did horizontal and vertical so we can move all ways. So now I'm gonna go create so now I'm gonna create, I'm gonna move input, move amount is equal to move input dot normalized. So normalized, and then I'm gonna times that, guys, I'm gonna times that with speed so it can move. So here I'm gonna add a private void fixed update So let me move down a bit here. So I'm gonna create a private void fixed update. Here I'm gonna write RB, which is rigid body 2D, just referencing it. So I'm gonna do RB dot move position. So inside the parentheses, I'll write RB dot position, right? Plus, we're gonna plus that with move amount. So what it does is that it takes the current position of the player and it adds that with the code that we just wrote on the void update. So yeah, and here, so now we can add something to this. So I'm gonna add times, so times time dot fixed delta time. So what the time dot fixed delta time does is that it makes it frame rate independent. So frame rate independent means that if you are on like an old computer, it will run the same, or if you got a new computer, a new powerful computer, it'll work the same. So yeah, so I'm gonna switch back to Unity. So I'm back in Unity, and remember to save your script once you're done. So I'm gonna go back to my script that I did. Wait, not this one, this one. So yeah, so the script, remember to save it. Here, as you guys can see, there's a script variable. I'm gonna write something like 40, and look what's gonna happen. So we can move. Whoa, yeah, let's go. So yes, it can move very fast. And yeah, see you, yeah. And yes, see you guys later. And make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications bell for more videos. And yes, see you guys later on Serving the Prodigy.